been a whirlwind kind of day, fellas. Hopefully, I'm ready for this game. I had to do it kind of quick today. I think I got everything in order. One thing I know for sure, these tickets got dropped in our lives on Monday.
And we like it.
Alter Bridge at Foxwoods this Saturday. Plus, our friend Seven Dust will be in the house for that one as well. Dibbs and I saw that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if we can give these to the listeners. Might need to
take them ourselves.
And then we were all geeked up about 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, and Jeremiah coming down to Hartford for perhaps, could be the final shows for Mr. Busta and Mr. 50. Does he go by 50? Can I call him by his first name?
Yeah. It's in the advertisement.
50 with Busta Friday. I didn't think we were going to have these tickets at all. And then today, lovely Vanessa from the promos department said, guess what, boys? We got what you got extra lawn seats for your listeners here for 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes. So that's what's on the line today. Alter Bridge, Seven Dust at Foxwoods this Saturday. 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, Jeremiah at the Xfinity downtown Hartford this Friday. Oh, I messed up one thing. Now, we did do a backup quarterback edition of Where He At last week to give away tickets. This week, we're doing kickers.
Nice.
It's a great game. Usually you're watching a preseason game, you hear a name of a guy that used to play in the league, and you're like, where he at? And then you come to find out, oh, he's a backup on that team nowadays. We had a lot of fun with the backup quarterbacks. Now we're doing kickers, and these aren't all backups. These aren't all starters either. There's some that are, believe it or not, in we call it a kickoff, a kicking controversy, a kicking battle in camp, including our first one here right off the bat. But Dibbs has a kicker for you. You tell us who he currently plays for. There will be multiple choice. We don't expect all of our listeners to have the NFL kickers locked in their brains. So wait for the multiple choice. You give us the right answer. You get your choice between Alter Bridge or 50 Cent tickets. All right, Kurt is behind the glass taking phone calls. 860-522-3776, 522-ESPN. Our phones were all jacked up in the 3 o'clock hour, and we couldn't talk to Sean Salisbury. How are they working today, Kurt, in the 5 o'clock hour?
Let's see if we can talk to Dan.
All right, hopefully, fingers are crossed. Dan, how's it going?
What's up? How you doing?
We're
Good.
doing great. Doing great. Trying to hook you up with some tickets on the weekend, Dan. Dibbs has a kicker to let you know about. You simply tell us where he's playing in the NFL today. Wait for the multiple choice, Dan. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Dan, Nick Folk.
Where he at?
A, Washington Commanders. B, New England Patriots. C, Chicago Bears.
Nick Folk, Dan.
He's with my New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Wow. Also in a kickoff right now, a kicking battle. Woo. Do you care who wins that kicking
for his
battle,
life.
Dan?
Professional life.
No, not really.
Good answer. Great answer. Here's a better question. What would you like, Alter Bridge, Seven Dust, or 50 Cent Busta Rhymes?
50 Cent Busta Rhymes.
Excellent. Stay on hold. We will hook you up with some 50. Now, does 50 still live in Connecticut? I know he bought Mike Tyson's house.
No, he sold that.
He sold that?
Yeah.
Does it still have the club downstairs?
Oh, I'm sure.
Now, is that club downstairs the club of Inda Club that he talked about on his first hot single?
I think he bought that mansion with the money from Inda Club.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Good point there.
By the way, Mammoth is with Seven Dust and Alter Bridge. That's Wolfgang Van Halen's band. So there's 3 bands that will be there.
I wish I would have had that on my little promo rundown. That's a big piece
I like
of
to
info.
look up the stuff online to make sure that we're giving away the right stuff.
That's a big panel. Sometimes you never know.
Yeah. So this is Seven Dust and Mammoth Wolfgang Van Halen tour.
Isn't someone else in that band? There's somebody else that might be a son.
Well,
of
the
somebody.
guys in Alter Bridge, 2 of the guys are from Creed.
Right.
Creed is getting back together. So this tour is just 1 month. It's August 1st through the 31st, where they have about 22 dates.
There you go. All right, got one winner for some concert tickets. Let's try to get 2. 860-522-3776. Who you got, Kurt?
Lamont has been waiting patiently.
Lamont, thanks for being on hold. How you doing today, sir?
Doing good, and yourself? What's going all.
Excellent. We're doing well. How well do you know your NFL kickers, Lamont? Great answer
I'm
right
all
there. Dibbs has got a kicker for you. Wait for the multiple choice. Maybe you get it right. Maybe you get some tickets. Are you ready, Lamont?
Let's go. Let's move.
All right, Lamont. Young Ho Koo.
Ooh, Young Ho Koo.
Oh, cool.
Young Ho Koo. Is it A, Atlanta Falcons, B, Indianapolis Colts, C, Las Vegas Raiders?
Young Ho cool. That's interesting. Give me I'm going to say the Falcons. Give me the Falcons. I'm going to say the Falcons.
That's
All
a
right.
great guess, Lamont.
Lamont knows his kickers.
Always pick the first name.
50 Cent, or would you like some Alter Bridge?
It's 50. I'll take 50. I'll go see 50.
Excellent. Stay on hold, sir.
Appreciate you.
Dan and Lamont.
There you
Going
go.
to 50 Cent. Yes, Young Ho Koo.
Young Ho Koo.
He's been on the Falcons for a little bit. I kind of like Young Ho Koo. He's a kicker, though, so as soon as he misses, he's dead to me. It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes in the life of a kicker in the NFL. 860-522-3776, 522-ESPN. May have room for one more. Kurt, who you got?
Representing New Britain, here's Todd.
All right, Todd, what's up?
Thank you. Know what? I got to tell you guys, I was a 50 cents cable guy for the whole time that he lived in Farmington. So if you guys got any questions about 50, I could probably help you out with those.
Oh, man, that's sweet.
That is
My
awesome.
first question is, was 50 Cent there a lot? Was he there a lot?
He was there a lot in the early days. And yeah, he was there a lot during the early days.
When you saw him, Todd, walking around, was he wearing a bulletproof vest at all times?
The first time I met him was right around his birthday party.
So I'm going to say yes.
Oh, yeah. Say again. Yeah, I'm my one coming in from Mass, man. My bad.
No, it's all right. It's all right. No, when I saw him at...
What was the question? Yeah,
Was he wearing a bulletproof vest? Because when I saw him at XM, he always had it on. And in fact, that night in D.C., he got his somebody in his entourage got shot.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, good thinking.
Behind the scenes, he's a way different person. But, no bulletproof, really laid back. But they put me on to everything. The last time they were at the Meadows, I was on stage. So it'll be a little bit different if I'm on the lawn this time. But, yeah, I thought that'd be a little interesting caveat for you guys.
Awesome.
I was a 50 cable guy for the whole entire time he was there.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, it's I learned today, too, that it used to be called the Meadows. People were talking to me
I had
about...
season tickets to the
They're
Meadows.
like, oh, I used to go to the Meadows all the time. The Meadows is still rocking. And I looked it up. I was like, where is this place? I'm like, oh,
Same
wait,
place.
that's the Xfinity. Yes, we're down at the Xfinity, the Meadows, with 50 Cent Busta Rhymes on Friday, plus Alter Bridge 7 Dust Foxwoods on Saturday. Todd, Dibbs has a kicker for you. Pay attention. Wait for the multiple choice. Pick the right team. You're going to go to the concert. Are you ready, Todd?
Yeah.
All right, Todd, this guy is Jason Sanders.
Jason Sanders.
Jason Sanders, does he play for the Cowboys, Dolphins, or Packers?
Oh, boy. I am going to say did you say Dolphins?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go with the Dolphins.
Great guess.
Right. 3 for 3.
I guess you want to go see your old boss
Yes.
at 50 Cent.
Yeah, I might as well. I don't have the cachet I used to have. So I'll be on the out in the seats with everybody else. But yeah, I'll take the 50 Cent.
Heck yeah, Todd. Stay on hold, get some information from
Awesome,
you. Listen,
Todd.
you got more juice than you ever have. You
Yeah.
went on the Rob Dibble show. That's bigger
right.
than hanging out with 50 Cent. Jason Sanders, to me, I thought was on 90210. Like I did not know that this guy was an actual NFL
I
player.
think that was Jason Priestley.
Are you sure that they didn't just like pick a guy that was a kicker, didn't have a name for him on the roster, and just wrote in Jason Sanders?
Colonel Sanders. Yeah, that guy's kicking for us.
Yeah, who cares? Bring out Colonel Sanders with the leg. Do we got room for one more? You got any room on the thing, or you going to call it quits?
Chewy's on the line.
Oh, we got to get Chew a chance. Get Chew on.
Give Chew a chance. You watch it. He won't.
He won't get it. Chewy, how's it going?
Listen, I already know I'm not going to get it. Now, to follow up on your previous winner,
Right.
I live one block away from 50's old house. So if you guys remember that old, when Fitty moved in and MTV did that house party show.
Don't tell me you were there.
At that time. No, I wasn't there. I had to drive through security to prove that I lived in the neighborhood.
Wow. Shutting down the block.
Damn, Chewy.
I can just see you, though, going over to his house and bothering him all the time about his yard and what he's got up front.
I
and
borrow a cup of flour.
Cup of flour, yeah, stuff like that from neighbor Chew.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I do to right now.
Excellent. Well, maybe we'll hook you up with some tickets. Maybe not. Let's see if you can get this kicker question right. Dibbs has got a kicker for you, Chew. Wait for the multiple choice. You tell us where their kicker is at in the NFL. Are you ready, Chew?
I will make a fool of myself, yes.
All right, Chew. Jason Myers.
Jason Myers.
Sounds like Friday the 13th meets
Mike Myers. Oh, yeah. Friday the 13th and Halloween.
Halloween. Jason Myers. Is it Seattle Seahawks, Chew, Chicago Bears, or the Chargers?
I will go with the Bears.
Oh, right on cue, Chew. Excellent
Good job, man.
I'm sorry, but you are incorrect. Jason Myers is a Seattle Seahawk. I'm sorry, Chew. Try back tomorrow, Chew. We will have some more tickets on tomorrow's show. You were right on that, man. He is a nightmare. He is the cross between Halloween and Friday the 13th. Jason Myers. Hopefully he's not a nightmare for my pick to win the NFC West, the Seattle Seahawks. I wanted you to get to Harrison Butker, but everybody knows Butker kicks for the Kansas City Chiefs. That one's easy. I couldn't believe Nick Folt's still doing it. Still out there trying to kick.
So at one time, I looked at that house. It's called the Sisti Mansion. So this guy was involved in the colonial real estate scam where he ended up going to prison. And, like, it had 24-karat gold pipes for the toilets and the
dude? That's stupid. That's
because
dumb.
it was really tacky, and he put a lot. So I think it was like $40 million he scammed out of his investors at the time. I can't remember this.
Back when that was a lot of money.
It was 1985. So when it came up, and he was caught for the embezzlement and all that kind of stuff, he and his partner, and so then it was up for sale, and then I think a Japanese firm bought it and turned it into a bed and breakfast. And it was like a hotel because it was so big. It's 50,000 square feet. It's got let me see.
This place needs to be a landmark.
52 rooms on 17 acres in Farmington. And did you know though? And this was after 50 Cent got that $400 million from Vitamin Water. He still declared bankruptcy, as he told Reuters. He said it was a strategic business move. I think it was because he was getting a divorce, or the baby mama or something wanted money from him, so he had to get rid of a lot of his holdings. Guy's genius, though. He's a billionaire.
Fitty.
My wife follows him on Instagram, and like if you owe him money or you've said something wrong to him, he will bust on you until you back down and apologize to him. He is hilarious. He is hilarious. I love that she follows him, and she'll be like, "Did you hear what 50 Cent said today?" I'm like, "No, tell me." And then I was just showing Kurt, though, on Call of Duty. Guess who the new skin is?
Fitty.
Nope.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Of
course.
Snoop Dogg has his own skin on Call of Duty. It's awesome. He's got all gold. His guns are all gold. He's got a bong on the back.
Of course.
His outfits are amazing. They did a better job with him than they did of Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I mean, I'm going to go home tonight and buy him, but
wow.
It's
God,
fantastic.
You are so hook, line,
What do
and
they get for
sinker
that?
with this stuff. Yeah, what?
$19.99.
Dang.
But you get the guns. You get the guns, and you get all the different perks that come along with
Video
them.
games now have just, they have
I think,
reinvented
but here's what I think.
the marketplace.
Snoop Dogg, remember I just said this about his music. He's probably going to make more from being in that video game than he does from his music, because they make billions off of that stuff. Because just think of that, all of the millions and millions of people that play, and they're you're upgrading your guns, you're upgrading your skins, and I mean one of my skins is a cat, so the cat is Sergeant Pickles, he's in camo, so when he's in there fighting other people, my brother laughs, he's like, you're nuts, man.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, but I love Sergeant Pickles, and his alter ego is Sergeant.
Of course.
Can't even pronounce his name because it's.
I do think the 50 Cent house should be on some kind of tour guide for the state of Connecticut.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful.
But every time I bring up this concert, everyone in Connecticut talks about the house. They don't. It's got a 50 Cent. We had 2 on the show today. 2.
All right, a little bit more on the Sisti thing, kind of like the Ponzi scheme that Madoff did. 7,000 investors lost their money in the Colonial real estate deal. And in 1990, basically, he lost everything, lost the house, and went to prison. So unbelievable. It was foreclosed on. It was up for sale for $3.5 million. And like I said, it was actually not Japanese. It was a Lithuanian import-export business that bought it for $2.7 million in 1993.
God, the price keeps going up.
But I walked through it, and I was like, yeah, this is too rich for my blood. This is in my heyday in the major leagues. And I was like, there's no way I can afford this house. But I just wanted to see it.
Heck yeah.
And it was just like, wow.
Gold-plated toilet pipes.
And then,
see that.
But listen to this. So then a year later, I would stay at Pete Rose's house in spring training because my apartment fell through. Almost as bad as this house with some of the stuff. Pink front door, purple carpeting. And it's like people that do have a lot of money do some weird stuff in with housing. So, but God bless Pete for giving me a place to live. I got a feeling like
Pete, when he was at that house and that was his house, especially the first couple of weeks, he had outfits to match.
Of course he did. And they were all silk. And he still has them. Dude, last time I saw Pete... He
wears them in public.
Like Hefner?
Yes.
Joining. So last time we saw Pete was 80 now. He was in Cincinnati last time the three of us were there. Had a full mink hat on. Full mink hat on. It's like 75 degrees outside. Like, what, Pete, why do you got that hat on?
Like white?
Well, no, because somebody gave it to him.
What, was it a white mink?
No, it was gray. Okay. But it was...
I guess that's a little bit more respectable.
I wanted the hat. I was like, I need one of those. Probably way out of my price range, but...
You would look so stupid.
It doesn't matter. Yo, I look stupid, but it's a mink hat, bro. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back and talk some more MLB.